What is going on, you guys? The topic of this video is everything cheat meals. Should you eat one? So who doesn't love a good cheat meal, right? If you're anything like me, you look forward to your cheat meal all week and it's like the highlight of your week. I mean, who doesn't love working hard and dieting all week just to reward yourself at the end? My wife and I talk about it all week, we plan it out, we change our mind 100 times, and it's a very enjoyable night for the both of us. However, on the other hand, a lot of people do not like having a cheat meal because they feel it increases their cravings or it sets them back, or there's just a lot of confusion on whether you need a cheat meal or whether or not a cheat meal is actually beneficial for you. In this video, I'm going to explain why I think it's best for you to have one cheat meal per week. I just want to enforce that. It's one cheat meal, not one cheat day. It's a cheat meal. So I'm going to explain why a cheat meal is beneficial for multiple different reasons. I'm going to give you a few of my favorite cheat meals and tell you what you must take into consideration when having a cheat meal of your own and why. So if you're watching this video, I assume that you're on a moderately strict to very strict diet already. Well, I hope you are anyways, because it's the most important thing you need to get in good shape. I'm also going to assume that you're on a pretty tough weight training regimen, whether or not you're looking to drop fat or build muscle. If you're not doing anything or dieting at all, a cheat meal does not apply to you. A cheat meal only applies, or as the way I see it, cheat meal is only earned if you follow a strict diet and training regimen. So what is a cheat meal? Well, it's a meal of your choice, something delicious, something that you're craving, something that you've been looking forward to all week that's not a part of your scheduled day-to-day diet. A cheat meal is on top of your original diet and is there as a reward for your week's hard work on both your training and nutrition. I really want to emphasize that, the fact that you need to earn your cheat meal. You don't just get a cheat meal if you cheat on your diet throughout the week, nor if you're missing your meals or your workouts or your cardio sessions. A cheat meal is there as a reward for your hard week's work to refuel your body with the energy that it's craving. So there are several reasons why I believe a cheat meal is important, and I'm going to go over them all for you. Even though I love the way I look, and I don't mean love as in I stand in front of the mirror and think, OMG, I'm so perfect. I mean, I love as in my body is my career. I take pride in my physique. I love the process of changing my physique. I love the hard work and dedication that it requires. I love the science behind it, and I also love that bodybuilding is an art. You can literally picture exactly what you want your body to look like and sculpt it into reality. I find it absolutely phenomenal. So yes, I am in love with my body, but it is for the right reasons, and you should be too. I believe that if you want to be the best in the world at something or compete with the best in the world, you have to love what you do and you have to want to do the work that comes with it. Now, on the other hand, I also love life. I love bad food. I love kicking back with the woman I love, relaxing, and eating something enjoyable on a weekly basis. Now, I say this to my clients almost every day. You need to look at food as fuel. Food is not there for you to enjoy. It's not there to make you happy. We eat the way we do for a purpose. We eat to get in shape. We eat to perform at our best. I want my body operating like a machine at its peak all the time so that I can dominate not only my training, but the rest of my life as well. Then of course, you add in the cheat meal on top of that, because honestly, I feel like I deserve it. My cheat meal excites the hell out of me. I love it. If you're doing what I do and you diet hard, you train hard, you're consistent, you work your ass off to get in shape, then you deserve that cheat meal as well. It's a reward for your week of hard work, and you deserve to sit back one night per week and indulge in something delicious. Why wouldn't you? So that's my number one reason why I love a cheat meal, because I really do believe that there's more to life than just dieting and training. I would never expect any one of my clients to eliminate bad food from their life altogether. Life is about balance. It's about being happy, and it's about enjoying the good things, but enjoying them in moderation. The next few reasons why I recommend having a cheat meal are a little bit more strategic, but to me they make perfect sense. I have my cheat meal on the day that I train my weakest muscle group. 3 years ago it was shoulders, 2 years ago it was chest, 1 year ago it was back, and now I have my cheat meal on the day that I train arms. Purely because I want bigger arms. But there's science behind this as well. If you see my video, Protein, Carbs, and Fats, you'll hear me say that when you consume sugary or high glycemic index carbohydrates, it spikes your insulin hormone in your body, which opens all your muscle cells and shuttles nutrients directly into those cells. So by having your cheat meal on a day when you train your weakest muscle group, it releases a lot more insulin on that particular day, which means more nutrients are going to be absorbed, which means more muscle growth. Over the weeks and months of you consuming your cheat meal on the day that you're training your weakest muscle group, you're actually gonna help that muscle grow a lot faster because the insulin is one of the most anabolic hormones in the body. Now, saying this leads me on to something else that is very important when it comes to having a cheat meal as well. Now, we've already established that you've earned your cheat meal through a week of hard dieting and training. You're having your cheat meal on the day you train your weakest muscle group, and now your cheat meal must contain a significant amount of protein. I can't stress this enough. If you're having just carbs and fats for your cheat meal, like a donut, ice cream, candy, you're not gonna have any positive benefit on your body. However, if you're having protein, carbs, and fats in your cheat meal, it becomes a muscle building meal. You absolutely have to have a good amount of protein in your cheat meal. Protein is the #1 macronutrient for muscle recovery, and by consuming a large amount of protein while spiking your insulin levels at the same time, you're gonna shuttle that protein straight into your broken down muscles and help them grow and recover even faster. So what I personally have for my cheat meal, well, the list goes on and on and on, but I'm gonna give you a few of my favorites so that you have a better understanding of what you can and can't have. So I either have a huge steak with peppercorn sauce, mashed potato, and chocolate for dessert. I either have a butter chicken with extra chicken, rice, naan, froyo for dessert, a large shawarma plate with extra chicken and a halo top ice cream, or a burger and fries with brownie and cookies for dessert. Now, any meal with a lot of meat is perfect, and something sweet for dessert is basically what I consider to be the perfect cheat meal. So one thing to remember is to keep your cheat meal professional. I don't eat 2 pizzas, a liter of ice cream, multiple bars of chocolate in the same night. I have a large, delicious meal which is high in protein and then something sweet for dessert. It's very enjoyable, it's very professional, and it does the job. I don't go over the top. It's not an all-you-can-eat junk buffet until you feel sick and pass out. It's a controlled, delicious, high-protein meal with a nice, controlled dessert. Does that make sense? Good. The reason I love my cheat meal is because it makes mine and my wife's date night amazing. No matter what we do, a cheat meal is always involved. It's so important that you still find time to enjoy life. Look, I know we're all busy, I know we have stuff going on all the time, but you still need to make an effort to enjoy life. This lifestyle doesn't have to be boring. It all comes down to the perspective you have on what you're doing. If you're gonna whine and complain and be pessimistic that you don't like eating the same food, cardio is boring, you're not seeing the results in your 2 weeks of training, then you're gonna find it all boring and you're gonna quit. Don't be that guy. Or if you're optimistic and you see it like this, I'm progressing, I'm thriving in all this hard work, I'm becoming healthy, I'm a good role model for my kids, my spouse, my friends, I look amazing, I feel amazing, I look forward to my cheat meal, and I get to spend time with the people I love. You see the mindset change? Whatever you choose to focus on is how you're gonna feel. So yes, dieting is hard, and it does suck sometimes, but there are so many positives that come from it that you'll always need to focus on. So I hope this helps you enjoy your cheat meal and understand why you're eating a cheat meal in the first place, and realize that you're entitled to your cheat meal because you deserve it for a week's hard work. With great sacrifice comes great reward, and I promise you, all the hard work is gonna be worth it. Keep at it, brother.